We are here live from Roosevelt High School with the Rough Riders against West Seattle. Just doing a sound check here. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear this okay. We'll be starting in about 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. It's a big game tonight, folks. This is a playoff game. Loser goes home, winner goes to districts. These teams are 1-1. First game, regular season, West Seattle beat the Riders by 1 point on, I believe it was a buzzer beater. And in their second matchup, the Riders dispatched West Seattle by 15. But West Seattle's here. In all seriousness, let's put it that way, they are not going to go down easily tonight. It's going to be a heck of a game. And we will be bringing you the play-by-play the whole time. want me to do the?
You want to do some? Oh, you want to film it?
No, I can do.
Gonna be here?
I can do color commentary.
Sure. I heard you the other night. Good job.
Nah, not really.
Are we setting up over here today?
Do you need that? You don't need that. Get closer.
No, you
No?
kind of need that.
Okay. But if you put that in, the mic doesn't work here, right? Just sit closer.
Is there a way you can start it and stop again, or no? Is there a way you can stop it and start again, or no?
Oh, why?
Just like plug the mic out. I feel like it's easier.
I don't think I should.
Okay.
Can you plug it in?
I doubt it'll work. I'll check.
No? Yeah.
I need that.
Oh, you don't have an extra copy? Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Can you take a picture of it or something?
Sure. Sorry, brother.
I don't think the mic's working yet.
Okay.
I
You
can
wanna
film it and do it. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Christian.
Oh. You're
the man.
guy?
I'm the guy.
Wow. Nice to meet you, man. You're
Nice
good.
to meet you. Thank you.
The best.
No mic today, so we'll see. My phone's about to die, but I'm trying to get my dad up here. Sorry.
You want me to check? I'll check.
And here we go. Rough Rider basketball on Roosevelt Athletics. I'm your commentator, Christian Cole here. Whoops. Christian Cole on this Saturday night of basketball. No mic today, and I'll be turning the camera as well, so we'll see how good it will be. Yeah. And here we go. The starting lineup for the West Seattle Wildcats. Starting number 0, Alex Pierce. Next up, number 4, Duncan Monin. Third in the rotation for the Wildcats. Number 12, Peyton Duong. Number 14, Tyce Sales. And last but not least for the Wildcats, number 21, Wes Armstrong. And now for your Roosevelt Rough Riders.
The 6'4" junior, number 1.
Starting number 1, Ishmael Guyo. Second in the rotation for your Roosevelt Rough Riders.
The 6'8" senior, number 23.
Number 23, EJ Summer. Third in the lineup. The 6'6" senior, number 35, Anthony Washington. Fourth in the starting lineup, number 25, Jake Springer. And last but not least, the senior captain in an elimination game, number 2, Gaden Young. And here we go. District playoffs on your commentary. And now turn and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. Go ahead. Corey Summers is going to be doing some of the color commentating for tonight's game as Anthony Washington and Wes Armstrong to do the tips. An elimination game. Loser goes home. Winner continues on in the district playoffs.
These two teams are 1-1. Christian, they got a lot to prove to each other, huh?
Yes, during the season, hard-fought battles as Roosevelt took the last meeting between these two teams. Looking to capitalize here. Tip is up, and we are underway into the hands of the senior, Caden Young, in what could be his final time in a Riders uniform. On the left wing. Works here on Dong. Inside to Springers. Springers up, puts it, and he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on number 14, Sales. 2 shots coming here for the junior, Jake Springers.
Christian, do you see this game more for the Rough Riders as being an inside game or on the perimeter?
I think you need a little bit of both, as you can find EJ and Anthony down low, and then as the help starts coming in, then you can kick out for the threes from Caden and Ish. But yeah, I think it starts inside and works outside as the game progresses. Jake Springers missed his first, one more to come. Can't get him. Game remains scoreless as Ish on the right wing finds Summers, a straightaway 3, connects. EJ Summers for 3, the senior, puts the Riders up 3-0. 7:30 left in the first quarter. Duong drives here on Young, looks inside, doesn't have an option, finally gives it over to Sales. Sales works here, puts it up, blocked by Washington. Offensive rebound by Monin, loses the handle, and it's gonna be Wildcats ball, pardon. Peyton Duong to inbound. Riders showing a 2-3 zone.
Definitely have the height advantage tonight, the Riders do.
Not the tallest Wildcats lineup in there. As Duong to inbound, finds it into Armstrong. Armstrong off the glass and in. An aggressive layup by him, cuts the deficit to 1. Young, guarded by Duong, he's on the left wing. Looking for an option. Gives it over to Washington. Washington loses the handle. Armstrong falls. Anthony can't get back to it. Looks like it hit the baseline. As a timeout called from Chase Young, a sloppy Rider possession. As 6:53 remaining in the first quarter, Riders up 3-2. Junior Jake Springer is the inbound. Riders up by 1 with 6:53 remaining in the first quarter.
And taking care of the ball has been a challenge for the Riders of late. And
Young over to Springers, down to Summers. He spins here. Works on Monin, can't get it to go, and rebound here by Duong. Duong out to Pierce. Pierce pass deflected out of bounds by Washington. Good aggressive defense by the Riders in the first minute 30 of this one.
defense was the name of the game against Eastside Catholic.
Riders defeated Eastside Catholic in the Metro playoffs. To continue on, they won by 1 point. Armstrong, jump shot, no good. Rebound here by Pierce, flipped into Washington. Out to Young, and Riders with another possession. Guarded by Duong. Takes the screen from Washington, now turns down court. Into Ish. Pulls up for three. That one's short, gets his own rebound, drives baseline, flips it over to Springer. Springer's an open three. Gets it! Jake Springer's from downtown as the Riders continue to rain in threes from behind the arc. 6-2 they lead with 5:50 left in the first quarter. Armstrong, top of the key, gives it over to Duong. Loses the handle, gets it back. Out to Pierce. Step back three. That one's short, rebound. Tipped in the hands of Summers. Outlets it here to Young. Guyo. Down to Washington, works on Armstrong. Puts it up, can't get it to fall. And now Duong to push it here for the Wildcats. 6-2, Riders lead with 5:19. Pierce on the drive, he's gonna be fouled. And two shots coming here for the senior Alex Pierce.
Was that foul on Ish, Christian?
I believe it was his first of the game. First by the Riders as Pierce sinks the first. As now in for the Wildcats, number 13, Gabe Kearney. Pierce misses the second into the hands of Summers as Ish will push it here for the Riders. Guarded by Pierce, takes the Summers screen, now cuts it over to his left. Washington a straightaway three. That one's long, rebound by Pierce. Outlets it here to Duong. Duong sets things up for the Wildcats, takes the Armstrong screen, it's blitz, into the corner. Monin for three, can't get it to fall. Rebound again by Summers, he's been busy on the boards all night. Guyo, Springers wants to try. That one's way short and into the hands of Peyton Duong. 4:40 left in the first quarter. Riders up by 3, 6-3. Duong off the screen, fires it over to Armstrong, lays it up and in. Wildcats cut it to 1 as Young stuck in the backcourt. Gets downhill, puts it up and in. An aggressive play by the senior, Caden Young.
That is the signature Caden Young move right there, Christian, with the left.
Takes it coast to coast as Pierce wants a response, doesn't get it. Rebound by Washington. Out to Guyo. Guyo takes it from left to right, puts it up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Monin. Push ahead to Duong. Duong on the right wing, guarded by Young. Takes the screen from Monin. Gives it back to him. Monin off the glass and in. 8-7.
Not seeing a ton of ball movement by the Riders, Christian. Taking quick shots, not moving it around. I don't like that.
I agree. We're just relying on the three ball. As that, once again, Ish misses the triple as the Wildcats get an extra possession. Monin puts it up, blocked by Summers. Outlets it here to Springers. Young from left to right, gives it over to Ish. Ish drives down baseline, puts it up, can't get it to fall. Washington, on the tip back and one. And he'll head to the line to try and complete the three-point play. Riders up by 3 with 3:20 left in the first quarter. The freshman Jason Dollar and junior Nick Huntington into the game here for two seniors, junior Ishmael Guyo and senior EJ Summers. One shot coming here for the senior, number 35, Anthony Washington. Kick gets a fall as the Riders continue to struggle from the line. As of late, they're 0 for 3 on the night. Duong loses the handle. Dollar applying pressure. That's going to be a little too much, and a foul called on him. Second team foul on the Riders. 2 for either team as Caden Steptoe checks in. He's in for number 25, Jake Springers.
Definitely seeing aggressiveness on the defensive end here by West Seattle, Christian.
I agree. Both teams stepping it up defensively as Monin down low on Washington. Gives it over to Armstrong. Loses the handle. Works here on Huntington. Back out to Monin. Top of the key. 2. Puts it in. And once again, the Wildcats cut it to a one-point game. 10-9 with 2:51 left in the first quarter. Dollar. Guarded by Pierce. Drives with his left. Avoids the pressure. Into Young. Three-pointer. That one's in and out. An aggressive rebound. It's going to be a hold on Washington as he's going to check out for EJ Summers and Young out for Ishmael Guyo.
You don't like to see that, Christian. Washington got into foul trouble early against DC and did not play many minutes as a result.
I agree. Dumb fouls like that puts your team into the bonus. Puts the other team in the bonus, pardon. And free throws are a big part of the game in the modern era. So 2:31 left. Out of bounds. Off. Last touch by the Riders. Wildcats ball. Duncan Monin to inbound. Fires it ahead to Armstrong. Armstrong, top of the key. Drives here on Summers. Hope with his left. Can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Tries a third time. And he goes 0 for 3 on that possession by himself as Dollar takes it here left to right. Looks for an option. Gives it over to Steptoe. Back out to the left wing with Summers. He fires away. Bingo! EJ Summers cashes in his second triple of the night. Riders extend their lead to 4. Dollar with some aggressive defense. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by him. Substitutions in for the Wildcats. Tatum, Joyner. Monin to inbound. Gives it into Joyner. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Riders up by 4. A shot from Gabe. Can't get it to fall. A rebound by Summers. Out to Steptoe. Steptoe. Into Huntington down baseline. He's going to work here on Armstrong. Turns with his left, and that's going to be a hook. And an offensive foul by the Riders.
A little too much elbow there, Christian.
Yeah, I think he hooked around with his elbow, and they're going to call that every time. 14th foul by the Riders as one more puts the Wildcats into the bonus.
The refs called a very tight game the other night with Eastside Christian. We'll see if that continues.
Joyner steps back on Dollar, fires it at the top of the key. Armstrong into Monin. He's going to drive with his left, puts it up, reverse, no good. Rebound by Summers. Here comes Dollar on the left wing. A defensive game so far as Dollar drives in. Good pass over to Huntington. Huntington finishes. An impressive pass by the freshman Jason Dollar. Huntington on the lamp. Riders up by 6. 15-9 with 1:05 left in the first quarter. Pierce down low. Kearney, fadeaway jump shot, no good, off the glass, and another rebound by Summers.
Yeah, he's rocking them up, Christian.
Love to see it as Huntington spins on Armstrong. Puts it up. Tough shot. Fade away. Can't get it to fall. He gets it back. Fires it over to Summers. He's been hot behind the arc so far. He drives. Turn around. Jump shot. That one's short again. That's going to be out of bounds in Rough Rider ball. 37 seconds left. 9 on the shot clock. Anthony Washington checks back into the game here for Nick Huntington. What you don't want to see is a dumb foul picked up by Anthony here in the last 30 seconds to put him even into more foul trouble later in the game.
You said it, Christian. He's a big part of the offense for the Riders. He's got to be careful. No silly fouls.
Guyot to inbound. Fires it up for Washington. 7 to shoot. Hopefully Summers realizes that. He gets picked, gets the ball back. Step toe to shoot it. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Armstrong. Wildcats, shot clock goes off. 25 seconds left and counting as they're just going to stall for the final shot. Joyner, guarded by Guyot. Into Pierce. Kicks out to Armstrong. An open three. Can't get it to fall. Ishmael with the rebound. 7 seconds left. He's got to go.
You got to move it fast here.
Moves by Pierce. 2 seconds. Puts it up. And a good defensive possession by number 0, Alex Pierce. Riders lead by 6, 15 to 9 after 1. Here we go. 24 minutes remaining in a district playoff matchup between your Roosevelt Rough Riders and the opposing Wildcat, West Seattle Wildcats, pardon.
There's two sides to that fast-paced offense, and we're seeing that tonight. Run and gun by the Riders.
Most of the first quarter buckets have been in outside the paint part, and Riders looking to get more down low. As here goes Kearley on the right lane, gives it back out to Pierce. Back out to Kearley, into Armstrong. Wildcats haven't made too many substitutions. It's mainly been a 7-man rotation. Kearney pumps, fires, can't capitalize. Rebound by
Can't leave that guy
Washington.
alone, though, I'll tell you. From the mid-range.
Dollar from left to right. Washington follows it up and puts it in.
We're seeing some great cleanups by Washington. That's what you want to see on those offensive boards by him.
Reading the shots and putting it back in is his specialty. As Riders lead by 8 with 7:18 left in the first half. Down low, Monin gets his own rebound. Works here on Summers once again. Can't finish. What a defensive possession by E.J. Summers. As here goes the Riders. Septo into Guyot. A straightaway three. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Kearney. Push ahead here by Duong. Monin. Fast break. Puts it in. Wildcats cut the deficit to 6 as Dollar has it. Dollar across the screen, down low to Washington, fades away, puts it in. Anthony Washington starting to get hot.
The signature shot right there, Christian, by Washington.
He loves to get to it. Pierce on the left wing, avoids the screen, works here on step toe. Fires it in the corner. Kearney a three. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Washington. Riders up by 8, 19 to 11. As Dollar pulls a triple. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Armstrong. And now Duong with it on the right wing.
Again, we're not seeing the ball movement by the Riders.
They're settling for a lot of triples. But that's going to be a timeout called by the Wildcats. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Riders up by 8. Here we go, back out of the timeout. .608 remaining in the first half of play. District playoff, loser goes home, winner continues on. 19-11, Riders lead by 8 as Armstrong to inbound. Kicks it out to Duong. Guarded by Dollar, goes over to the left wing. Takes the Monin screen, now swings it over to Kearney. Armstrong drives here on Springers. And that's gonna be a push off by number 25, Jake Springers. Wasn't too much contact there, but that's gonna tally the first box as the Riders have their first foul of the quarter.
Riders showing a short group right now, Christian, with EJ and Washington sitting.
Seems to be working just fine as Wildcats have not been able to capitalize on most possessions as Steptoe swings it over to Huntington. Huntington, top of the key, over to Guyot. Guyot spins around Pierce, steps it back. Now Springers with it, looks down low to Huntington. Huntington drives on Monin. They send the double, puts it up. Can't finish that one as rebound by Kearney. Push ahead here to Duong. Duong around the screen, pulls the triple. No good. Rebound here by Guyot. He'll take it from left to right, out to the wing. Springers, Euro step, puts it in. Off left rim and rebound by Duong.
Just not seeing that ball movement. Would have loved to see that adjustment coming out of that timeout.
Duong spins around the screen, lays it up with his left hand in. Wildcats cut it to 6, 19-13. As Dollar guarded by Pierce. Springers into Steptoe. Kicks it back over to Dollar. Dollar calls for a screen. 12 to shoot. Spins around Pierce, and that's going to be a reach-in foul on the senior, Alex Pierce. One foul for either team as Washington and Young check back in for the Riders. Also in number 3, Soli Pond for the Wildcats. 4:37 left in the second quarter, pardon. Riders up 19-13. Guyot to inbound, gives it into Springers. Out to Selling. Young on the right wing, guarded by Pond. Down low to Springers. Looks like Washington got hit, and that's gonna be looks like Washington pushed Armstrong on the way up.
A little bit of a heated exchange down there between the ref and I don't know who.
Looked like Washington might have gotten up and pushed Armstrong a little bit. Ref did not like any part of that. As 4:25 left in the second quarter, they might be discussing here for a technical foul, as it looked pretty excessive. I was watching him get up. Let's see.
Who would that be on?
It's going to be on Anthony Washington. Let's see what the call is.
It looks like he got away with it there.
believe he might have gotten a foul though, or it might have been a flopping warning on that call. I believe he got away with something there. Looked.
Is that going to be number 2 on Washington?
I think it's more of a flopping warning. I don't believe it was called a foul necessarily. But if he gets one more, I think there is some sort of punishment for that. As Springers down to Guyo, inside to Washington. Washington lays it up, no good. Rebound by Selig. Selig works on Duong. Into the corner with Guyo. He drives baseline. That's
like
going to be
a lot of contact there.
They're going to call a reach-in foul on Flynn Selig. Second foul
Yeah, when they look at that one back, there's a lot of
on the
contact.
Riders. Joyner checks in here for the Wildcats. Out goes number 12, Peyton Duong. Monin to inbound. Kicks it into Joyner. Joyner. Back out to Monin. He drives here on Washington. Out to the corner. Armstrong. He wants a turn. Drives in with his right. Puts it up. And one. Wes Armstrong, the 6'5" sophomore, heads to the line to complete the three-point play. Riders lead by 4. Misses it. Outlets here to Young. Into Guyo. A straightaway 3. Connects. Ishmael Guyo for 3. 3:48 remaining in the first half. Riders up by 7. Armstrong. Out to Pierce. A 3. That one's no good. Rebound by Springers. Outlets it here to Young.
Riders living and dying by that 3. We'll see how long that could continue.
I agree. They need to get some more buckets inside and swing the rock more offensively as Summers drives here on Monin, puts it up, and gets it. EJ Summers lays it up over Brendan Monin. There's 3:10 remaining in the first half. Riders have their largest lead of the night with 9. Armstrong out to Monin. Monin drives here on Summers. Summers off the glass and in for Britton for Monin. Selig out to Young. Springers. Guyo wants another try. That one's no good. Rebound by Monin. Pushed ahead here by Joyner. Joyner into Pierce. Pierce lays it over. Armstrong wants a try. Reverse layup gets it in. 2:33 left in the first half. Wildcats cut it to 5. Loser's going to be eliminated as Springers, guarded by Armstrong. Kicks it back out to Selig. Now Young, inside to Summers. Summers looked like a foul on the way up. No call.
Contact there.
Armstrong out to Pond. Now Joyner into Armstrong. Armstrong's going to be fouled by Flynn Selig. Riders starting to rack up the fouls. There's 2:09 remaining in the first half. That's the 4th foul by the Riders. One more sends the Wildcats into the bonus. Sinks the first.
When you play an inside game like that, Christian, you're going to draw fouls, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Corey, I wanted to have your take on number 23, Wes Armstrong. Has been a big part of the Wildcat offense, and he's only a sophomore. Just wait for years to come as he continues to build over this Wildcats team.
He's had some outside looks and hasn't taken advantage. But number 4, playing a great game tonight.
One more shot here for Armstrong. Can't get to fall. Rebound by Summers. Young out to Steptoe. Looks in here to Summers. Summers gets doubled, and Armstrong comes up with the steal. Joyner back out to Armstrong. Armstrong, that's going to be a charge called. Great play by EJ Summers. forces the offensive foul. That is 1 minute and 47 seconds remaining in this first half of play. Riders lead by 4, 24-20.
EJ is known to take those charges, getting his feet set.
One of the best defensive plays you can do as Young, Dollar, on the right wing. He's guarded by Joyner. Takes around the screen, out to the corner with Young. Young, his three, that one's no good. Rebound by Armstrong, pushed ahead here by Joyner. Joyner cuts it back, finds Pierce. Pierce into Monin. Monin up, no good. Rebound by Pierce, offensive rebound starting to fall in. As they can't capitalize, and that's gonna be a foul. The second on West Seattle.
A lot of intensity down low. EJ fought hard. What do they have? 3 different attempts there.
Fouls on Armstrong.
Wildcats not being able to capitalize down low has been the difference in this one, as 24-20. Riders lead by 4. Young with it, he's guarded by Pond. Guyo inside the Summers as he's gonna be fouled again. This one by Duncan Monin, Fourth foul by the Wildcats is a buck and 5 cents left in this second quarter. Riders looking to get in the bonus here.
I think they know they got to be aggressive against EJ, and it's paying off to some extent.
Young down to Steptoe, looks inside to Summers. As you know they're going to send that double, they do. Now gives it into Steptoe, he's going to walk with it. And a travel by Caden Steptoe. 4-point contest with 49 seconds left. What a beautiful game on this Saturday night of play on Roosevelt Athletics. Flynn Selig to check in here for the Riders. Out comes Caden Steptoe. 49 seconds left. 19 in between shot clock and game clock. Joyner. That's gonna be a foul. On Dollar. 4 fouls for either team, as next foul will lead to free throws.
And how quickly has that 9-point lead evaporated, Christian?
You were right, we were relying on the 3 ball, and once that doesn't fall, then West Seattle starts to work back into this game.
Back in for West Seattle.
Monin to inbound. 16 in between shot clock and game clock. Inside to Monin. Kicks it back out. Keeney a 3. That one's no good. Rebound by Steptoe. Riders have 30 seconds to work with. Young avoids the screen, gets downhill, finds Guyo. Guyo on the drive, puts it up, tough shot. Doesn't rattle in. Rebound by Armstrong, shot clock goes up. 16 seconds left in this first half of play.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them drive inside on this.
Duong is going to be fouled by Steptoe. Steptoe thought he had all ball, but Peyton Duong is going to head to the line for 2 shots.
This West Seattle team knows what's at stake, and they are playing like it.
Riders haven't scored in about 2 minutes, as the offense has gone stagnant, as a free throw by Peyton Duong cuts it to 3. 24-21, 8.5 seconds left in the first half. A 6-foot senior fighting hard to make this not his last game, as he sinks both. 24-22, Young, 7 seconds to work with. 5, drives into the paint, over to Selig. Selig gets fouled and 1! Flynn Selig count the basket. He'll head to the line for a free throw.
Selig for 3.
As what a play by the junior Flynn Selig.
And what you like there, Christian, is going into the half with a play like that. Can you imagine?
The momentum in the locker room is definitely going to be higher, as Selig to the line. Can't get it to fall as Monin fires down the court. That's going to be no good. Riders in the half, up by 5, 27-22. We'll be right back. minutes remain on your coverage on Roosevelt Athletics.
We're going to see, Christian, if the Riders can ratchet up the intensity here, because that has been the difference so far. And we'll see if West Seattle can maintain theirs.
It's the team that wants it more that's going to take this one as win or go home. Guyot to inbound. Riders up by 5, 27-22. As we are underway in this second half of play. Young over to Guyot on the right wing. Inside to Washington. Thrown away into the hands of Pierce. Is not the best of possessions there to start this one. Pierce on the left wing. Steps up for three. That one's blocked by Springers. Into the hands of Guyot. Guyot. Guarded by Pierce. Into the corner with Springers. Summers. Out to Young. Back out to Summers. He works here on Monin. Young. Drives over to his left. Steps away. Good defense by Duong. 11 on the shot clock. Riders need to work fast. Washington. 7 seconds now. Do they know? Guyot on the drive. Puts it up with his right. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Duong. And push here for the Wildcats.
Not loving that possession. You get it down low, you take that.
That's 2 straight possessions by the Riders that have come up empty. As Armstrong puts it in for 2. Cuts it to a 3-point contest. 6:50 left in the third quarter. A third straight possession. Riders keep coming up empty. Pond kicks it out to Armstrong. Armstrong drives here on Washington. Kicks out to the corner. Monin drives baseline on Summers. Cuts it back out. Wes Armstrong, the sophomore, puts it in for 2 as he has all 4.
Armstrong with the basket.
He's having a huge game here. They haven't figured out how to contain him down low.
He has all 4 of the points this half for either team as they Wildcats cut it to 1. Young pulls a 3. And another air ball. As on the 4 possessions the Riders have had, it's been 2 air balls and 2 turnovers. Sloppiness continuing into the half number 2.
Air balls have been a problem tonight, I'll tell you, all the way around.
We just need to take more shots inside the paint. I say you give it to Washington or Summers down low. Armstrong back up top to Monin. Duong off the drive, kicks it out to Pond. Pond, Armstrong. 5:48 left in the third quarter. 11 on the shot clock. Loses the handle, they get it back. Monin, 8 to work with now. Duong, Pond, now Pierce with it.
He's going to need some help on the defense there.
That's going to be a foul on Washington. As that's not what you want to see. There's 1 second left on the shot clock, and you get a foul that resets it.
Really silly there. Is that on Washington? Who is that?
It's going to be on Washington, so he's racking them up, and now 2 shots. They're going to call it a shooting foul, as Pierce will head to the line for 2 shots. Misses the first, there's 1 more to come. Looking to tie this ball game up.
Missed free throws, bailed the Riders out the other night against Eastside Christian.
Catholic. Eastside Catholic. As Young.
Eastside Catholic.
Young over to Guyot. Inside here to Summers. Summers drives on Monin. Misses the shot into the hands of Duong. As Duong has it on the right wing. Into Monin on the pick and roll. Puts it in for 2, and West Seattle has the lead. 28-27. Their first lead since the first quarter. Riders looking to respond. That's going to be a hand check on the senior, Peyton Duong. 1 foul for either team as number 24, Nick Huntington, checks in here for the Riders, along with number 22, Caden Septo. Out comes number 35, Anthony Washington, and the junior, Jake Springers. 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter of play. Riders down by 1. Young with it on the left wing. Drives, kicks it out to Ishmael. That's going to be out of bounds and West Seattle ball.
It's got to be 5 turnovers already so far in this quarter, Christian, by the Riders.
5 turnovers in about 7 possessions not the ratio you want to have as Young checks out of the game for the freshman Jason Dollar. Duong, guarded by Ish. Out to Armstrong on the left wing. Calls off the screen, now dribbles in with his right, spins to his left, puts it in for two. An impressive move by the sophomore.
And they have not figured out how to stop him tonight.
Step toe into Summers. Riders looking for a response here. Inside, he's gonna be fouled by Monin and head to line for 2 shots. West Seattle up by 3 points. If Riders don't get it together, they're gonna be walking home empty and done for the season. 4:26 remaining in the third quarter. 2 shots coming here for the senior. Air ball's the free throw. A rare miss from Summers at the line.
He's been dealing with an illness the last 3 days. We're seeing whether that's going to impact things. Looks like it is.
The air ball is twice at the line. Pretty rare. As Pont. It's going to be stolen by EJ, but Duong gets it back. He's going to be feisty now. Spins over Steptoe, as now Armstrong has it on the left wing. He's going to go back to work on Huntington. Kicks to the corner. Pond for 3. Short. Rebound by Pierce. That one's no good. Another rebound by Monin, as they're going to head to the line for 2 shots. Riders full of sloppiness here in this 4 minutes. As Anthony Washington looks to check back in here for the Riders. 2 shots coming here for the senior, Duncan Monin. 4:04 remaining in the third quarter of play. Riders down by 3. Sinks it as Washington and Sprayers check in here for Huntington and Summers. One more shot coming here for Duncan Monin. Goes 2 for 2 as Wildcats now up by 5. Ish out to Jason. Riders need something offensively. Steptoe over to Ish. Guyo cuts it over to his left inside to Washington. Pumps. Fires. That one's short. Rebound by Steptoe. Over Monin. Puts it in for 2. The first bucket of the game for Caden Steptoe. Cuts it to 3. Tipped in the air. Intercepted by Washington around the back. Loses the handle, out of bounds, and Wildcats ball.
Questionable call there. And what a move, though. But with Steptoe stepping up there, no pun intended, that's what you want to see. You got to see other players stepping into the breach and filling the gap offensively.
Great play by him as 3:25 remaining in the third quarter. 29-32. Duong out to Armstrong. .13 to shoot. Duong drives in, finds Keeney. Almost banks it in, that was no good. Rebound by Dollar. He's on the right wing. Riders down by 3, and that's going to be a hold by Armstrong. Third team foul by the Wildcats. As back into the game, Duncan Monin. Out comes number 21, Wes Armstrong. As you think they'll give it into Washington now that Armstrong is out.
I'd love to see Ish step it up here. I think he can contribute big time in the second half.
I agree. He does have a really good defender and Alex Pierce on him. But to see Ish get going, then the Riders' momentum will shift. Riders down by 3. Timeout called by Chase Young. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Riders down by 3. So here we go, back out of the timeout. Anthony, EJ, and Caden trying to extend their senior careers as they don't want it to end today. Ish to inbound. Gets it into Washington. Washington works here on Monin, puts it up. Off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, he's gonna be fouled. And that's the 4th team foul by the Wildcats. One more puts the Riders at the line. Anthony Washington to shoot 2. Big free throws here to cut it to 1. Sinks the first, one more to come as in comes the sophomore Tatum Joyner.
You think free throws are going to make the difference here, Christian?
I do, especially as we get closer to entering the bonus. It's going to come down to free throws. Washington goes 2 for 2. Love to see it as he cuts it to 1. Sales. Out to Monin. Keeney takes the Monin screen. Now over to Joyner. Into the corner. Sales. Back out to Joyner. Joyner pours up for 2. Gets it. The sophomore Tatum Joyner puts the Wildcats up by 3, 34-31, with 2:10 remaining in the third quarter. Guyot takes the screen, drives in, can't get it to fall. As rebound by Pierce. Out to Joyner, now Keeney. Sales. Now to Monin. Monin works on Guyot, puts it in. And just like that, Wildcats back up by 5. 1:40 left in the third quarter. Young and Selig looking to come back into the game as Dollar pulls up for 3. Can't. Off back rim. Rebound by Joyner. Wildcats. Sales down baseline. Puts it in for 2. Offensive foul. A huge play.
Huge.
By Jason Dollar.
Go ahead. They'd have been up by 7 right there. And this is a big.
Although he gets taken out, a great momentum shifting play by Dollar as Summers, Young, and Selig into the game. $1:17 left in this third quarter of this district playoff matchup between the Wildcats and your Roosevelt Rough Riders.
We'll see if EJ has regained some of his mojo here.
Young to take it up. He's guarded by Joyner. Out to Springers. Now to the corner with Selig. Selig hands it off to Young. Young gets down baseline. Throws it up. Flushes it. Flight 35 has just departed as Anthony Washington with the slam.
That's exactly what you want to see toward the end of the third here.
Gets the Riders another momentum shifting play as that's going to be a reach-in foul.
That's not what you want to see. Is that number 4 on Anthony?
As he's getting immediately taken out here by Nick Huntington. He got a little excited after the flush and did some damage. That's his 4th foul as he gets is there's still 8 minutes and 44 seconds left in this game. You hate to see it.
And a new shot clock for West Seattle. That's what happens when you commit a silly foul.
Joyner around the screen, drives down, kicks out. Keeney for three. That one's no good. Rebound here by Selig. Pushed by Young. Huntington, skip pass over to Selig, pulls a triple. That one is no good. Summers can't come up with the rebound. Into the hands of Joyner. 21 seconds left. A wide open layup. Swatted away by Springers.
The clock is still running.
Cleha brought it back. It looked to be an easy finish, but Cleha brought it back and Springers got it out of there. Hopefully they add some more clock back as they do. 16.5 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock off as Wes Armstrong back into the game here for the Wildcats. Inbound in to Armstrong, batted away by Summers. As now Riders have the final possession in their hands. Young, 7 to work with. He's got to get it up. Riders down by 3. Young drives, loses the hit, out of bounds, but it remains Rider ball.
You got to move the ball around there.
You have time to swing it around. You got to use that wisely. 1.5 seconds left in the third quarter. Riders down by 3. Selig into Summers. Fadeaway jump shot, no good, and that's how we're going to end things in the third quarter. One last quarter to decide who will move on. Riders down by 3. We'll be back in a minute. Here we go. One final quarter. Who wants it more? Fantastic season, to say the least. As here we go. 8 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter of play. Monin here to inbound.
8 huge minutes.
Riders have 3 seniors, but this Wildcats team has 6. Who's got the grit to finish it out as Joyner has it in his hands. Lob pass over to Monin. Kicks it out. Keeney. Back out to Joyner. Joyner's going to drive out here on Young, uses the handle, and out of bounds. A huge play defensively by the senior Caden Young. 7:48 remaining in the fourth quarter. 33-36. West Seattle showing full court pressure. Young trying to extend his career here at Roosevelt. Fires it over to Selig. Springers. Down to Young. Inside here to Summers. Good ball movement by the Riders as we've been looking for that all game. Springers on the drive. Back out to Summers, 7 to shoot. He's got to get something up fast as now Young pulls a deep triple. That one's off the rim, not the best shot after burning 30 seconds off the clock. Duong takes the Monin screen. Looks inside. Summers with some good defense forces the missed shot, and now Guyo from right to left. We need to get him going as he has Pierce on him.
Riders needed that stop.
Drives in. He's going to be fouled and heads the line for 2 shots. Guyo to the line for 2 to cut it to a 1-point game.
tell you, whoever wins that foul battle this quarter is going to be critical.
First team foul of the quarter lands in the West Seattle column. Shot goes. One more coming for Guyo. Substitution in the freshman, Jason Dollar, out the junior, number 0, Flynn Selleck. 6:53 remaining in the fourth quarter. 34-36. Guyo cuts it to 1. Duong takes it up. Drives in with his right, kicks it back out. Keeney. Out to Sales. Now Monin on the left wing. Armstrong looking to come in at the next dead ball for the Wildcats. Tipped out of bounds, saved by Springers, but it's going to remain Wildcats ball. 7 left on the shot clock as Armstrong pops into the game here for number 13, Gabe Kearney. Inbound straight away to Monin. Can't get it to fall, but Armstrong gets it and 1. A late foul call as the Riders need a rebound in the basketball.
Who was that called on, Christian?
Looks like it was called on Selig, his 3rd foul. Actually, no, it's going to be on Springers, rather. His 2nd. 6:24 left in the fourth quarter. Armstrong has had a monster game tonight, looking to extend it here with this free throw. He misses, rebound by Young.
Huge miss to keep it to 3 right there.
Young, guarded by Duong. Now to Springers. Springers back out to Young. Young drives into the paint, lays it up, no good, as he's been quiet all night. A 3-point ball game. Duong avoids. Monin steps on the baseline out of bounds. Great defense by Dollar as Anthony Washington has 4 fouls and checks in here for Summers. Summers dealing with a sickness, so he hasn't been on his A game tonight. There's 5:50 left in the fourth quarter. Young. Out to Steptoe. Steptoe. Now to Springers.
Anthony's going to
Guyo.
have to really pull it right here.
Into Washington. Guarded by Monin. Out to the corner. Young, a hard triple. Gets it! A hard 3. Connects. In clutch moments, Caden Young comes alive, ties the game at 38. 5:22.
What a time to get him going in this game, Christian.
A beautiful triple. And we're all knotted up at 38. 5:13 left in the fourth quarter. Who wants to keep their season going? Duong lays it up. No good. Another rebound by Monin. And he gets another one. Offensive fouls have been the problem. Offensive rebounds, pardon. As Monin has been all over the offensive rebounds tonight. He'll head to the line for 2 shots. 4:59 left in the fourth quarter. Second foul by the Riders. They don't want to get deep into that situation. He can't get the first one to fall as these free throws down the stretch are so costly.
It's just a morale killer when you miss those free throws.
One more to come. A big shot here. Sticks it. 39-38. West Seattle up by 1.
Riders have got to get Anthony Washington going down low right here.
Young avoids Duong into the corner with Steptoe. Steptoe, drives, finds Young. Young drives into the paint, lays it up. That one's no good. That's gonna be a foul
On Washington.
Anthony Washington. He's gonna be fouled out of this ball game in what could be his final game as a Rider.
And that's
He
a
is
third team foul with 4:44 left.
Fouled out, and EJ Summers comes into it. Third team foul. As what a big play right there. Riders need to get some momentum. They're down by 1. 4:40 left in the fourth quarter. Duong on the left wing, guarded by Young. Takes the screen from Monin. Now hands it off here to Pierce. Pierce back out to Armstrong. Armstrong guarded by Summers. He's gonna drive in with his left. Pump fakes. Now gives it over to Monin. 10 on the shot clock. Monin puts it up and one. A huge play by Duncan Monin. As he looked like he hit the ground hard. He's slow to get up. West Seattle up by 3 with that bucket as we just hope that the senior, Duncan Monin, can get up. Looks to be grabbing his elbow or neck. Might be his shoulders. Christina Mastolajewski, our trainer, helps him to his feet as he is up and ready to shoot his free throw.
We've seen a lot of those offensive boards be a difference maker for West Seattle tonight, Christian. A lot of putbacks, and you can only block so many of those before they convert them.
Duncan Monin probably has at least 10 rebounds on the offensive end, which is hard to do, but he's all over him as he's going to be unable to. They're going to have number 13, Gabe Kearney, shoot the free throws. Shoot the free throw, pardon.
When you do that, are you out of the game? I believe you are, no?
I didn't know you could sub out for a free throw shooter, but he sinks it. And now West Seattle lead by 4. 4:18 left in the fourth quarter. Steptoe over to Springers. Springers, top of the key. They need something, and they need something now. Drives on Armstrong, puts it up, off the glass, no good. Rebound by West, loses the handle. He's gonna be pushed down to the ground. Offensive foul.
Huge foul right there.
Huge play by Jake Springers. As I believe that's the second team foul. It is by the Wildcats. If the Riders get one more foul, it puts West Seattle into the bonus, which is huge. Checks in number 24, Lucas China. Pardon, number 4, Duncan Monin. 4:01 left in this ball game. Summers goes to work here on Monin, spins, drives, and that's going to be called for a travel. Costly turnovers down the stretch. 3:52 left in the fourth quarter.
Huge defensive stop they need right here.
Monin, he's been busy down low tonight. They send the double. That's going to be a timeout called by Coach Fred Wilson and the West Seattle Wildcats team. As 3:41 left in the fourth quarter. It's a 4-point contest on Roosevelt Athletics.
On the clock here, they're not going to have a ton of time to do anything fancy.
Hopefully the Riders can force the shot clock violation as the student section finally arises to their feet. Inbound here to Pierce into the corner.
Oh, that looked like
Drive by Dabbs. Could have shuffled his feet a little bit. No call. 3:33 left in the fourth quarter. Pierce on the drive. That's going to be a shot clock violation and a huge defensive possession by the Riders.
that little bunny hop, I think, confused the offense there.
As number 3, Sully Pond, comes into the game for West Seattle. Out comes number 13, Gabe Kearney. Riders need to get something going offensively, and they don't have too much time to do so.
You got to make their move here and string together a couple buckets and some stops.
Young with it in the backcourt. Out to Steptoe on the right wing. Into Summers, top of the key. Out to Guyo. Guyo needs to get going soon. But that one's deflected by Pierce and into the hands of Duong. Pierce with it at the top of the key. Drops back, throws it away. Both teams sharing turnovers.
We have not seen a ton of West Seattle turnovers tonight, Christian, and this could be the time to see some.
Riders need to play strong defensively, so it's going to force West Seattle under pressure. As Steptoe to inbound. Gets it into Young. 3 minutes on the dot left in the fourth quarter. District playoffs. Winner continues, loser goes home. Springers. Steps through, puts it up, no good. Offensive struggles continue. Rebound by Monin. Outlets it here to Duong.
I think they're going to start working the clock here, I figure.
I assume so. West Seattle should milk all the clock they can. Riders running out of time. Monin, 8 on the shot clock. Drive here. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Springers. A huge defensive possession. Riders just need to capitalize.
I tell you, they keep getting these stops. They got to turn it on offensively.
That's going to be a foul. That is now the third team foul by the Wildcats. The Riders can force 2 more. They'll be shooting. Guyo to inbound. 2:11 left in a district playoff matchup between the opposing Wildcats and your Roosevelt Rough Riders. 42-38. Guyo to inbound. Gets it into Summers. He wants to try. Looked short, it was. And now Duong has the advantage. He's going to take it out. Out to Kearney. And now a stoppage in play as .159 left in the fourth quarter as the stoppage looked to be about Springers. No call, we're back in action. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Monin to inbound. Pond. Out to Pierce. Now to Duong. Takes the Monin screen, it's blitz into the corner. Kearney on the drive. Over to Pond. Pond puts it in for 2. $1:40 left. Riders down by 6. Young avoids the pressure now into Summers. Summers is going to be fouled. The 4th team foul by West Seattle as 89 seconds remain.
They got to convert here. Absolutely critical to convert here.
Whether they get fouled or put it in the basket, because a foul puts them at the line. Timeout called by Chase Young. 1:29 remaining in the fourth quarter. I'm your commentator, Christian Cole, here in the booth with Corey Summers. There we go, back out of that timeout. Not a better game you could ask for. Actually, there could be if the Riders were up bigger. But a close contest here. 38-44. A minute 29 remaining. Springer's to inbound. Gets it into Guyo. Guyo out to Summers. Now to Young. Young.
You gotta move faster here.
The senior drives in. Step toe. Kicks it out to Guyo. Guyo has three. He's gonna be fouled. And three huge free throws coming here for Ishmael Guyo.
They convert here. It's 41-44. And how many possessions you got left there? Two? Three?
2 or 3. Depends how fast West Seattle moves it on the offensive end. Huge shots. Pressure is on here. Guyo sinks the first. Cuts it to 5, 39-44. Goes 2 for 2, just one more to cut it to 3. One more remaining.
I gotta count that one.
And he's as cool as the other side of a pillow. Sinks 3 for 3 in high pressure moments. Cuts it to 3, 41-44.
You figure they're gonna go inside here to try to draw the foul, Christian.
I agree. Duong. The senior offensive foul. A huge play.
Huge, because are they shooting here?
I don't believe you shoot off an offensive foul like that. I believe it's only defensive. Never mind, you're right. 2 shots coming here for the Riders.
Huge shots.
Oh wait, no, they're gonna say it's an offensive foul. So it's just gonna be Rider possession.
We'll see if they go to Caden for the 3. Wouldn't that be something?
1:04 remaining in the fourth quarter. I say you go for a 2 here, a quick 2.
That's right.
As now in Lucas China. Out Alex Pierce. Step toe. Into Young. West Seattle ended our season last year. Riders looking for redemption.
You gotta
56
move faster
seconds.
here.
Guyo shakes, steps back, drives in, cuts it out. Springer's a 3. That was long. Rebound by Duong. 40
possession
seconds
game.
left. 15 in between shot clock and game clock. No fouls here if you're the Riders. Hands up. 16 left on the shot clock. Duong takes the screen, cuts it back. 25 seconds left. He's gonna drive now. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Summers. 20 seconds left. Kicks it out to Young. Young. Into Summers. Back out to Young. Timeout called by Chase. And 10 seconds remain. Riders down by 3, 41-44. Could be the last 10 seconds of Caden, EJ, and Anthony's career in a Rider uniform. Who do you think's gonna take the final shot here? Whose hands do you put it in?
Ish.
Corey thinks you put it in the hands of Ishmael Guyo, the junior who didn't play the whole regular season. It's just came back for the postseason.
Ish hasn't been hot the last 3 games, but the guy is money. Either Ish or Caden Young.
I agree. Do you give it to the senior Caden Young to take the final shot? Or do you give it to Ish? That's what Chase Young is deciding right now in his huddle. The atmosphere is here. West Seattle ended our season last year. Riders looking to get through them. This one at home. 10.1 seconds remain.
Gotta avoid the turnover. You see that a lot in these situations. You're just not focused on ball control.
Do you think West Seattle's gonna foul here, put us at the line for 2 shots instead of allowing a 3-pointer to get up? That's what you might see here as Young. It's in his hands. 8 seconds left. Summers at the top of the key. Has to get it somewhere. 3 seconds left. Into the corner. Guyos got to get it up. He hucks it up there. That was no good. And that's your season. Roosevelt lose this one 41-44. A fantastic season displayed by the Riders.
It's a heartbreaker.
E.J. Summers, Anthony Washington, Caden Young just played their final minutes as a Rough Rider. You hate to see them go. We will miss them greatly. And another season ends with a loss to West Seattle. I'm your commentator, Christian Cole, alongside Corey Summers as his son will head to D3 basketball next season. That's your season. I'm your commentator, Christian Cole. So grateful to be your commentator this season. Have a great night.